Hello friends! So if you don't know, I have recently moved to another new apartment as evidenced by the boxes behind me, and today we're finally going to probably not finish but at least start to organize my new home library. I have more room in this apartment and I've expanded like the shelves of my home library, so I have 3 like regular size Billy bookshelves as well as 2 skinny Billy bookshelves. I'm not totally sure how I'm going to organize them, so this video is probably going to involve some like time lapses and things. One thing I do know is that I want to separate my unread books from my read books this time, and I'm actually planning to do a project where I like wrap all of my unread books, which I will probably include vlog footage of in this video. This is just going to be like kind of a massive organizing, getting my bookshelves together sort of vlog, so that is the plan. So I think the first thing I'm going to do is kind of just unbox everything and see what I have, and I definitely want to separate the unread books from the read books. I'm going to film a video in the middle of this going through all of my unread books before I actually like wrap them and put them on the shelves, but that's a separate video, kind of to catalog all of the books that I have on my shelves that are unread prior to 2024, this year starting. So that is my tentative plan for now. I did kind of like how my bookshelves were organized in my other space. I had really like grown my collection and my roommate has books, so I'm not really sure how I'm going to work everything together, especially if I'm separating my unread books from my read books. I think probably over half of the books that I own are unread because I just love buying new books. But yeah, that's really all I have to say in the intro, I think. So let's just go ahead and get started unboxing things. change of scenery. Okay, because I can't just like start one thing and finish it, I've decided to move on to like another section of my books to organize them. As you can see behind me, I have lots of books stacked up. I have some stacked up in front of me as well. These are all of my unread physical books. I filmed a separate video, which honestly is probably already up. If you are curious about every single book that's on my physical TBR, I did make that video. I did film it. It's probably up already. So go and check that out if you're curious. But now I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with these for 2024 in this new reorganization. I really wanted to separate my read books from my unread books just so I could have more of like a visual of how many books I actually own that I haven't read. I tend to be a buyer of books that I haven't read yet because that's just more exciting for me. That's more of an adrenaline rush to buy a book that I haven't read yet and think about reading it. But I tend to spend too much time like thinking about reading it or wanting to read it and not enough time like actually reading it. And like I mentioned in my physical TBR book, like that's something I love is like collecting books, particularly unread books. So I'm not gonna like make myself stop doing that. I am trying to save a little bit of money this year, so I'm trying to do less of it. But I'm not going on a book buying ban or anything. I don't think it's shameful to own this many unread books, but I do want to do a fun project on my channel. I've seen it on TikTok where people like wrap up all their books in this plain brown craft paper and like number them and draw them at random and read them. I really would like to start doing that. So I think that that is what I'm gonna do. So I'll put in a like time lapse of me and probably my roommate too wrapping all these books. But before I do that, I do want to utilize this book cart here. So I've had this for a while and I think on this I'm gonna put my immediate TBR and any books I have checked out from the library. So there are a couple books out of these piles that I'm gonna pull out because I have like other video projects already planned. Like I want to do a video where I'm reading the shortest books on my TBR and the longest books on my TBR. Also, I have enough books for like another installment in my queer SFF reading vlog series. So I'm gonna pull those books out and put them on the cart so that when I'm ready to start those video series, I don't have to like search through and unwrap books just to like be able to film those videos. Basically, any book that just doesn't have a plan that's on my physical TBR is what's going to get wrapped. So it's not going to be all 188 books that I physically own that I haven't read yet. It's just going to be like a majority of them. So I think that that's what I wasn't sure quite what I was going to utilize this book cart for, but I think that that is a good idea because I do need somewhere to, number one, put my library books, and number two, there are some that I'm not going to wrap that I do still want to keep separate from my like read shelves. So that's the plan. That's what I'm going to do right now. These are all the books I have checked out from the library, like I don't already have enough books to read. Okay, library books. I'm actually not quite sure what books are going to go in this fantasy reading vlog, so you might like get a little sneak peek here as I decide right now. Oh, that boy is too tall. This one I've read. This one I've read. Currently reading. Okay, I think I'm gonna also put like recently acquired books on this because I'm not gonna wrap books that I have acquired in 2024. So that is this stack so far. I had a lot of backed up like book of the month credits, so I just ordered a really big box this month and you know, girl math, it's free because I paid for those credits months ago, you know? Except the problem with this book cart idea is that, oh, okay, I guess these are not too tall. They can fit. I'm very excited about this one. Forgot about this book when I was making my TBR. Maybe I'll just read 6. Okay, there's my book cart. There's a lot more books on it than I thought there was gonna be, so I'm glad that I decided to use this for this. Hopefully as I like read through my TBR, I will have like a normal amount of books on here. I don't know what that means. I'm just gonna stop talking. But here's my book cart. It's gonna live here in my bedroom in the corner right over there where there's not good lighting. And let's go wrap the rest of my TBR books. Okay, hi. It's been a little while. I'm not going to talk long because I think the dryer is really loud, but I am going to finally finish this. I'm doing it tonight. I'm going on vacation next week, and honestly, I think that if I leave it for any longer, Gabby might kill me. So we're gonna finally finish my bookshelves. I've literally filmed everything I've done. It's just been sitting like this for a bit. So I think my next step, these are the like two skinny bookshelves at the front of the room. I'm gonna do hardcovers over here, I think is what I'm gonna do. And I think I'm gonna start with Book of the Month, maybe doing them in like rainbow order on this shelf here. A rainbow order by like the little logo at the top because that's how I like them. But I'll obviously just see as I go along. My hair's still got the gel cast on it, ignore that. Yeah, so I keep going back and forth because honestly the way I stacked my books up, they're kind of pretty because we have so many like turquoise, pink, and purple books and they all look kind of good together. So I'm like trying to decide if I want to do that on these shelves that are like already kind of rainbow, bright colors, you know, or if I want to stick with my original plan and do hardcovers over here. So there might be some kind of like work in progress, moving things around, putting things there, and then deciding I don't like them, which is honestly why I've been putting this task off because I did the easy parts, and now I have to do like the hard parts of like actually deciding where things go. And then we have so much like decor stuff too that I'm gonna have to find spots for. So instead of continuing to talk, I'm just gonna get into it. So I think first I'm gonna bring hardcover books over here and see like how much fill up the shelves. I'm just so conflicted because I feel like this shelf that I just showed you is so pretty and so like colorful, pastel, and I kind of want to do the whole shelf like that, but then I wonder if it's going to look unbalanced if this one is not like that. So I don't know if I should try and balance them like shelf to shelf rather than like bookcase to bookcase. I'm thinking about this too much. Let me just start doing stuff and we can see how it goes.
I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in the cradles, profanities. I see the world through ice covered in ink and bleach. Cross out the ones who heard my cries and watched me weep. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush. Take my eyes open to force reality. Why can't you just let me eat my weight in glee? I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in their cradles, profanities. Some days I feel skinnier than all the other days. Sometimes I can't tell if my body belongs to me. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush. And hold your breath and feel the tension. Devils hide behind redemption. Honesty is a one-way gate to hell. I wanna taste consumption. Breathe faster to waste oxygen. Hear the children sing aloud. It's music till the wick burns out. dirty little lullabies playing on repeat. Might as well just ride around the nursery and count sheep. Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Finding life along the way, melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest. Echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
Alright friends, I have finally finished organizing my shelves. This has been such a long process. It literally took me like 3 months. Obviously I wasn't like actively working on it for a full 3 months, but with my crazy like work schedule and travel schedule, like just finding time to like sit down and think about how I wanted everything organized was hard to like find those pockets of time. But I finally found it, and I'm overall pretty happy with my shelves. As you can see, I've kind of organized them mostly by color, somewhat by height. The skinny bookshelves have more of like our favorite books on them. Tried to display some of our most favorite books just so, because like looking at them makes us happy, you know. On the larger bookshelves, I put a lot of my more like nostalgic books series. I kind of still sorted things by color, and then of course the bottom 2 shelves on the 3 bookshelves are filled with those books that I wrapped up that are my TBR books, and I'm gonna start doing videos around hopefully soon. That's basically it. I'm pretty happy with how everything turned out. The shelves that I did yesterday on these bookshelves behind me, like the ones that are right behind my head, I'm like not 100% happy with. I think it's just because they're too empty, which just gives me an excuse to buy more books. So you know, it's okay. But there's like something a little off about them. I don't know. I'm gonna sit with them for a while though. I might move stuff around. Obviously I'm probably gonna get more books, so it's no point to like stress over it too much because I'm sure I'll find something to fill the space for the end of the year. And if you're interested in like a more in-depth look at my bookshelves and everything that is on them, I am planning to do a bookshelf tour within the next couple weeks, so look out for that. And yeah, I think that's everything for this video. Thank you so much for hanging out with me and watching it. I hope it was satisfying and fun to watch me organize my bookshelves. I know I love watching other people pretty much organize anything. I think it's like so satisfying and so comforting and so calming to me. So I hope that this video brought that to you as well. Want to follow me on social media? Those links will be in the description. If you enjoyed this video, I'd love if you stuck around and subscribed. You can also like this video, leave me a comment to help me out, let me know any of your thoughts or feelings. Yeah, thank you so much for being here, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.